we're back. Another scintillating edition of Trigger Warning that we're about to unveil upon you lucky people. I'm joined as ever this evening by my partner in crime, though not yet my life partner. It's Mr. Graham Booth.
Hello, you all right?
I'm all right, fella. How are you doing?
I blanked a little bit then on the mixer. I went, oh, there's too many buttons. I am good. I am very, very good. It's starting to feel like the Trigger Warning studios are coming alive with activity again. And I'm enjoying that quite a bit, thank you.
Many buttons to press, many things to do.
Many ears floating around to hear our nonsense. It's quite nice.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's very healthy. Right, let's say hello to some of the guys that are in chat before we kick off, because we have got quite a few things to talk about tonight. Smoke Steve, hello. Remember, Smoke Steve runs the Trigger Warning International Pub every Saturday night, 11 p.m. UK time. Go hang out, have a drink. Everyone can get on camera. It's a bit like Zoom, but it's not Zoom, so there you go. Go and check it out. There are 4 lights. Hello, Last Dance. Good to see you, sir. Bow and Arrow Group. That's cool. Fat Belly. How you doing, fella? Paul McCord, Atomic Waster, Alan Reader, King Widow's Discontentment. That's the name. American Rebellion. Good to see you there, fella. Tom Parsons, Rebecca Ann Singular, who's apparently saying hello from Northern California. Hello, Northern California. The Great Awakening is in the room. And Ella Smith, and Supreme Chancellor, and others. If I haven't mentioned you, I'm sorry. We'll have another look through as we go. Smoke Steve has buffering. Always a fucking problem with him, isn't it?
He's pointing out his shit internet to us like
his
it's an issue.
Shitty, dirt poor fucking piece of shit copper wire arsehole internet from 1994. We've got excellent
here you go, Steve. I'll send you a photo right now of our excellent connection. Is that okay for you, mate?
Last Dance says, that buffering is going to be a problem. Ooh. Let's have a look. Paul McCord says, hey, now signed up to altfeed.org. I haven't received a confirmation email to verify my account and keep requesting it, but still not receiving it. Use the contact form on the site, dude. It'll get you sorted out. Don't worry. We'll get you sorted out. Club Star Wars is in. That'll be Paddy. How you doing, fella? You doing well? Hope you are. Richard Kinzert as well. Isabel 31 Swan. Lots of new names. Gonna love how we're gonna start this one then. Oh, right. If you're a fan of how things are gone, this will be interesting. Other people have had buffering as well.
Well,
what have you done, Graham?
We have got excellent.
This will be a YouTube thing because we're going out. We've got green across the board.
Yeah, we've had no interruptions. We've had no drop data. We've had no reports whatsoever.
This will be a YouTube issue. If it does continue, sorry, it's buffering for Stephen as well.
Refresh your page, man, because it's
hit refresh.
100% not us.
We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Is that long enough? It's not buffering here. I'm watching it play back without buffering.
We've not had a single error, dude. Nothing.
No. It's YouTube. YouTube's being a dick.
Yeah, it is 100% YouTube.
There we go. Hello, Charlotte. Well, we're just waiting for everyone to refresh because apparently they're buffering. So... Fuck it. We can't wait for everyone. I'm sorry, YouTube's being a dick. I can't help that. Let's get going. Right. First of all, I guess we have to mention something that happened after last week's show by a couple of days. And Donald Trump acquitted. It's all right. If you're a Trump fan, it's all gone great. If you're not, he's going to be back to shit posting soon. How fucking cool is that? I've missed Donny's shit posting. That child sniffer's not exciting at all on Twitter. He's very boring. I want the orange shit goblin just tweeting it fucking heart out because it makes me happy. And above all things, My happiness is the most important. Now, being acquitted, that can mean one of many things. It could mean that at the end of 4 years of, basically, well, let's be honest, at least 3 years of Kamala Harris being your president, Trump's going to pop back up. And if things have gone to shit, you'll get another 4 years of him. Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good for trigger warning if Donald Trump got back in there. I believe Graham's screenshotting our excellent connection for you. I'm really sorry, guys. It's something on YouTube's end. We've had this before. There's not a lot we can do about it. So we're going to try and push through. We're going to push through. Because if we have to stop, it'll go to a different live stream. No one will find us. Anyway, King's Widow said it's been a refresh, sorted it out. So there we go. So yeah, it looks like Trump might come up with a third party, perhaps. Or just, take over the Republicans again. So I thought we'd enjoy that thought for a moment that Trump posting in caps lock again on Twitter. Well, if he gets a Twitter account. He could always make a new account, couldn't he? Not Donald Trump. Honest, not Donald Trump. Ronald Dump. Just change it around a bit. I want him back. I miss it. I fucking miss it.
Here's the question, though. If he was banned from Twitter for inciting, but he's just been cleared of that...
No, he's only been cleared in Congress. And things No, he's not been cleared in Silicon Valley.
No, exactly. It's like only Congress.
Yeah, only Congress has decided he's acquitted. Our blue-haired fucking screaming gender tourist overlords and the robotic Facebook overlords, obviously... they decided he's still guilty.
Well, they're putting themselves above. We were talking about this on Saturday.
Yeah, they're far above the law. They decide the laws for us and bless them.
No, yeah.
I grew up praying that my democratic choices would be taken away by people with blue hair and emotional difficulties. Because the more fragile a person, the more power they should have, obviously. Right, I've got to move on because we've got quite a few things to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about is obviously I noticed on Twitter a lot of people were celebrating. And it turns out that a gentleman called Rush Limbaugh had died. I think I've said that correctly. Now, like most people in the UK, Rush Limbaugh had no effect on my life whatsoever. I was vaguely aware that he was some kind of conservative commentator and agitator and basically an old shock jock kind of dude. Said some horrible fucking shit. And, obviously it can only be taken in any other way if they're not of a conservative persuasion. But he did say some horrible things, allegedly once reveled in the deaths of gay people. He didn't sound to me like a terribly nice man, if I'm honest, but he did have a lot of followers, a lot of listeners, and he passed away. And this is the man who said that smokers were no more at risk of cancer than people who ate carrots. Rush Limbaugh was a smoker and died of lung cancer. I don't know whether he ate a lot of carrots or not. I'm really not sure, so I can't say what the carrots had to do with that. But, not a great guy, maybe just not a great dude. The confusion for me comes in the celebrating of the death of a man who didn't really have much of an effect on your life beyond hurting your feelings, I guess. I'm sure some people will draw long and convoluted ways of how everything he said somehow played into some terrible things. But I've seen people from fucking Ireland celebrating this man's death. England, Madrid, burn in hell, you cunt. From people that he couldn't possibly have had any effect on. Now, I find this interesting because I could understand if you were a German Jew and Hitler died, you'd be happy. If you're in Zimbabwe and Mugabe died, you'd be happy, at least for 10 minutes until the next fucking prick moved in. I get that. If your oppressor or your murderer has died, or a murderer of one of your loved ones, or your rapist, or something horrible died, there's an emotional, physical connection to you. I get it. But I went and looked through these people's profiles, just some of them for the purposes of my own amusement and edification. Many of them were very proud of being parents, thoughtful people, intelligent people. Some of them had #BeKind in their profiles. They were celebrating the death of a human being from cancer. And I didn't understand this, and I can't understand this, because there's so many degrees of separation between this man and you. This man who was a fucking commentator on the fucking radio. Like, joy. The world is a better place without him, because he's a major problem, or was. Really? Really? Come on, really? And it's what I find really odd is I don't see if something terrible happened to Owen Jones. Naturally, people would shitpost like crazy about that, but I can't imagine the overwhelming conservative thing would be, I'm so happy! It wasn't even that when he was attacked and brutally bruised and grazed by his ninja attacker. So I find this detestable. And this buys into this whole thing of we're the good guys. We're the good guys, So anyone we say are the bad guys, we can dehumanize. And when we dehumanize them, it doesn't matter what happens. They don't need to work, eat, or even breathe. The world is better without the good guys. Gina Carano spoke about this attitude. Cancelled the fuck. Turns out she wouldn't apologize. Disney demanded she apologize. She wouldn't. Gina Carano. Graham.
Oof. You know what? I didn't have the heart to delete the pictures last week with her. just in case. Here we go. There we go.
So I'm very confused about all these people that think they're a better human being. I mean, someone even said to me, well, he celebrated the deaths of these gay people, so that's okay, we celebrate his. He's like, dude, emulating him is a good look for you. I'm not suggesting anyone should give a fuck. I just don't get this I'm extremely happy sort of vibe of someone dying. Now, just to give you an idea of the sort of people who were enjoying the death of Rush Limbaugh. Veronica Ivy. Veronica Ivy's an interesting person, previously known as Rachel McKinnon. Veronica is very glad Rush Limbaugh is dead. Because, you see, when a bad person goes, the world is a better place. It's worth noting that Veronica Ivy also enjoyed greatly the death of Magdalene Burns. Magdalene was a feminist and a lesbian, once called trans people blackface actors. She was very uncompromising and brutally honest. And interestingly, when Graham was looking for something about her earlier, on the Google search, less than one full page of results. On DuckDuckGo, many, many results. I wonder why that could be. Very confused. Can't imagine. For the life of me. But yeah, Veronica Ivy was quite happy that this young woman died of a brain tumour. Because what could be better, right? Bad people dying from painful diseases and painful ailments. So, bad people, evil people, and nasty people are better off gone. The world's a better place without Magdalene Burns, according to Veronica Ivy. It's funny because at one time I thought Magdalene Burns was actually quite harsh. Then I learned more. Not nearly harsh enough, but brutally honest. And you should go and check out her videos because she was very lucid and erudite on the whole topic. Definitely worth watching. But Veronica said Magdalene was a bad person. Rush was a bad person. The world's better off without them. So, just to give us an idea, a rounded view, because it's important that we have a rounded view of things. Who is Veronica Ivy. Well, Veronica Ivy was a very, very average male. A very average man who enjoyed cycling but didn't win very much. Because kind of mediocre. You'll see a pattern in that sort of thing. However, after deciding that he was in fact a woman, despite having all the original equipment and being quite a stocky motherfucker, Rachel McKinnon, as was, decided to take up women's cycling and was far more successful. I can't imagine why. So this is someone who enjoys beating women at cycling. Not beating women, I'm making no such accusations, by the way. Just beating them at cycling, at sports, and encouraging other trans people to do so. And interestingly enough, Veronica made a video for young trans kids who shouldn't have to be around families that are intolerant or don't understand them or other people. They should get in touch and join the Glitter family. The Glitter family, which I imagine means Veronica and the people around her and this other really weird androgynous motherfucker whose name I can't remember. The Glitter family. It's a bit of a problem there, though. Turns out the Glitter family was an unfortunate choice of name because Veronica's roommate / life partner, Danny Sean Doherty. Is he on the screen now?
Oh, yes.
He's a handsome motherfucker, isn't he? Hunker, burning love. Also charged with being a dirty, stinking, vile fucking pedo. That's who I'd like to introduce kids to. Here's the Glitter family. I'm Veronica. I'm nice. Here's my pedo life partner. I don't know that Veronica knew he was a pedo. I've got no idea. But isn't it unfortunate and fucking such a letdown that once again, a high-profile trans advocate who believes in fairies and gender woo has a pedo connection. Again, no insinuations because I've seen no evidence that Veronica Ivy has done anything more wrong than be a horrible cunt. Okay, so no accusations there. The life partner, accusations there. Ooh, what a dirty, stinking, vile fucking pedo. So, yeah. Fuck him. And fuck Veronica Ivy. And Rush Limbaugh, I didn't know enough about you to have much of an opinion. We'll be opening the phone line soon, so you'll be able to get in touch. I don't have a live screen in front of me. Is the number down there?
It is now.
You can call it. You can direct dial. You can go via Skype. If we answer, great. If not, we'll call you back. And you can call in about this or any other topic that you might want to. How are we looking? Blind Fury's in. Hello, cup of tea. How you doing, fella? Total Utter Nutter Marmalade Dreams. Quite a few new names there. And if this is your first time watching, this is about as cheery as it gets, talking about pedos and fucking troons and fucking cancer. Fucking hell, we're off to a good start tonight, Graham.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, one sec.
You're pleased to know we got more troons and more fucking nutcases coming up as well. We're doing quite well. So, yeah, we'll let you know when you can call in, and then feel free if you guys called in last week. Smoke Steve called in to complain about the phone quality. It's never good enough.
It should be better tonight.
Do you want to join the Glitter family?
I know, yeah, I love that. I love that so much.
Come, join our Glitter family of pedophiles.
The thing is, as well, like, when I got this guy up, I called him, it's called Captain Trips, because he looks like he's about to go. And I can't get that out of my head
From
now.
the stand,
and I can't. Normally I try and remember the real names and all that, but this guy just is Captain Trips.
Yeah, tube neck. Tube neck.
But yeah. Guys, if you want to phone, you can sort of just drop me a message first, and I can check it and say hello to you and all that stuff. It's up to you.
By the way, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share. It all helps enormously with the YouTube algorithm that has crushed us mercilessly for over a year since I called Jessica Yaniva fat nonce.
PayPal, Aiden. Tell them about the PayPal.
There's a PayPal. But more importantly, you can go to patreon.com/triggerwarningtv, become a patron, and help us keep the lights on, keep the shows going, and do all the other things we're trying to go. And do go and sign up on altfeed.org, which is the only place you can find this entire show to watch afterwards. It usually gets uploaded the day after. I say usually, it's like been done once before. But we upload the entire show to Altfeed, which gives me a little more freedom to say whatever the fuck I like. And some clips, courtesy of young Alex, who does the edits for us, will turn up on the YouTube channel, the ones that won't get us even more banned. Let's have a look here. Rick Kerr says, Graham looking older and fatter. Smoke Steve says, WhatsApp, is that an option? Yes, it is. Just add the phone number. WhatsApp's on there. So, yeah, you can call via WhatsApp if you want to. Aphid Lips in. How you doing? Aphid Lips says, hopefully the audio is up to Smoke Steve's high standards. Cup of Tea says, who will win the turf war? Trans or turf? It's the gender wars, dude.
Dude.
Turf. 100%.
We can't fix it if someone phones us on a $10 phone. What are we supposed to do about it?
On his fucking burner phone. On his burner phone. Oh, Rebecca found us through Richie Allen. Richie, how you doing, fella? He might be watching. I don't know. Sometimes he watches, sometimes he goes to sleep, doesn't he? Because he's old and Irish and stuff. I believe they go to bed earlier. I'm not really sure. But the Marvellous, in case you're not aware, richieallen.co.uk. You do listen to the most popular independent online news radio show in Europe. No shit, put some graft in that boy. Great show, check it out. Even if you don't agree with everything, it's still so well put together and he's so effortlessly good at hosting shows. It's time for us to move on. We'll open the phone lines after this, so get your dialing fingers ready. You can call in if you want. We'll call you back. I wanted to talk a little bit about Facebook. It seems the Zuckerberg empire is having a bit of handbags with Australia. Not an individual, just Australia. Although the Premier of Australia, whose name escapes me because it's just Australia, isn't it? He said he won't be bullied. Whatever, dude. Anyway, Australia are planning a new law, which apparently will force Facebook and Google to pay for the using news content. So if news content's on their platform, they should pay for it because they make money from people engaging with content and yada, yada, yada. Now, this is something that could have global consequences, for sure. I mean, if this went all around the world, Facebook would have to pay to have news channels on there. Now, it puts me in a bit of an awkward position, this one, I'm not going to lie, because defending Facebook is not something I ever want to do. I fucking detest it. I use it to speak to my family. Beyond that, don't use it. Don't like it. Should really find another way, but like everyone else, I'm a fucking idiot. I just use Facebook. But like most people, news organizations flocked to Facebook for easy exposure. Because originally it was very easy. You had a page, everyone saw what you posted. It was great for them. They were hoovering up, getting loads more exposure than usual, loads more engagement. People really engaging with their platform, yeah? Facebook changed the rules a little, made it so you had to pay to reach people that even followed you, which of course they're going to do because they cornered the market. They were dragging traffic away from people's websites and into Facebook, whereas nice and easy to have your page look the same as everybody else's page and follow the same rules as everyone else and have to use a capital F in Facebook or they get pissy with you and just but it's convenient, you see, because you can post pictures of your dinner and your cats and your dogs and your kids and your life, and Facebook make a lot of money off all that, so it's all very good. But I don't get why Facebook would want to pay them for them using their platform. I don't get it. I don't understand why the news people all flocked to Facebook, made themselves dependent on it, and then decided they should be paid for it. Now, my attitude is, well, you made your choice. You made your bed. Fucking lie in it. And this is coming from someone that truly detests everything Facebook fucking stands for. Now, it's been said that social media is a key source of news. I don't know about that. It's a key source of fucking people shit in the bed over a headline they've read. I don't know about actually disseminating actual news content, because very few people go beyond the headline. That's enough, isn't it? You can read a headline and just react, and then someone reacts to you, and we're all happy. We're all getting pats on the back and thumbs up the arse. Marvellous. So what Facebook have done in Australia is switched off the news. They just switched it off. Just took it off the site. Now, fair fucks. You know what I mean? So, there you go. Soft side. People are fucking howling. They are screaming that Facebook's being irresponsible. How else can I learn about natural disasters? How else can I learn about COVID-19 in my area? How can I keep up on this? Well, if you can log into Facebook, you can log into a fucking website, you fucking moron. Stop giving more power to Facebook than shitting the bed because they won't do what you want. Don't make that your hub of your life. Are you really so fucking busy you can't just go and log on to a news website? Are you that busy? I don't think you're that busy, because the people complaining about this aren't that busy. They probably spend 6 hours a day on fucking Facebook. Minimum. Go and log on to a website. There's a whole fucking internet out there that is so much more exciting than Facebook and Twitter and fucking Instagram. I still don't. That's just like narcissist paradise. There's a whole internet of really good shit out there. Get out there. Fuck Facebook. Go and say hello to your nan or your fucking, your relatives living abroad, and then get the fuck off it. Don't live your entire life around that blue fucking website run by a man that can't even drink a glass of water without looking like someone typed the instructions into his brain. I think leave it switched off in Australia. Let the Australians blaze a trail to having an open and free internet. Well, actually, no, that won't work because they censor the shit out of stuff. But I digress. An open and free internet where you can go and look around many different websites and get as much information as you like without reading a headline and then doing what you really do. Go and read the comments and just sit there looking for some cunt you can disagree with. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy spending a portion of my day on Twitter doing exactly that. But I don't even read the headline. But, if you really want to take people apart, you have to read the content. I don't know. I think this is all a load of bollocks. The media don't know what to do with the internet. They can't make head and fucking tails of it. You're just flapping around, and as someone rightly pointed out to me today, and a truer word was never spoken, data is the new oil. And data on you is the new oil, and Facebook will keep you there. And if you don't believe me, if you're crying about the fact you have to go somewhere else to get your news, that's how much Facebook have got you. That's the ring through your fucking nose that you're demanding one website carries shit you can find everywhere else. I was quite calm there.
You were, surprisingly so. And it's good because, as soon as you mentioned Instagram, my attention wavered, so I wouldn't have been on it with the sound.
Well, I know, because most of the time when I mention Instagram, I mention your carefully curated feed of what I really hope are barely legal young ladies from Japan.
I get live ticks. No, Hayden, they're not from Japan. They're just dressed like they're from Japan.
Oh, good cultural appropriating minors. That's fantastic.
Oh, it has to be culturally appropriating, man, or I can't get going.
I have to be careful because when I laugh at things like that, I get told off on Twitter.
You get the shit for it, don't you?
Because I'm not a feminist.
Yeah, people clip it and then go, "Oh, here's Aiden."
Well, and someone said to me after that last one, what was it now? The Baileys having a rape vibe, the drink.
Yeah.
Because I laughed, someone said, "What kind of feminist are you?"
I know.
I'm not a feminist. I'm a man. Men can't be feminists. It's, you know, it doesn't mean I'm anti-feminist, but a man can't be.
You know what? I saw that tweet with that woman trying to shame you and having a go at you and everything. I don't appreciate her victim blaming. I really fucking don't. Trying to score cheap points. I didn't even reply because I was that upset with her.
I think I just lolled.
It's disgusting.
It's no good expecting me to meet your purity test, no matter which side of the fucking fence you're on. I will never meet your purity test.
I was opening up to you that night, Aidan, and then some prick off Twitter just grabs it and goes, "Oh, look."
Oh, there's going to be a tweet waiting for me later. Phone lines are open. If you'd like to call in, please do. All the information's there. You can direct dial, use WhatsApp, use Skype. Just fill your fucking boots. Give me a call, have a chat. Let me know what you want to talk about. I've got my headphones here and everything. That's nice. It might even work.
We've had one, but don't get excited. Someone added us on Skype, and I went, "Are you going to call in? Phone's open in a minute." He went, "No, I just want to add you." And I was like, "Okay, bye then."
Oh, that's healthy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh, that's very healthy. Tommy Morrison was a great White Hope boxer, died of AIDS, I think, playing Tommy Gunn. Oh, there was who's the Prime Minister of Australia. I like sometimes scrolling up where you're just you're thinking about the show and you're looking through the comments and why's Tommy Morrison come up in? But then my brain goes, he was quite good in Rocky, though. He was all right. Big lad. Hit people very hard.
Let's be honest, though, that, you know, the Prime Minister of Australia, you might as well know the Mayor of Swindon. It's like, you know, it's interesting trivia, I guess, but it's not going to change anything, is it, mate?
It's just that place, isn't it? Yeah. I should be quiet because I've got an Australian client as well. But
we've got Australian viewers as well.
I think it's just you have to face facts that in the grand scheme of things, you're somewhere around the point of fucking Luxembourg, isn't it? Just Ottawa with more crocodiles and sharks and duck-billed platypuses and just other shit. Spiders. Lots of spiders, Graham.
Proper borders, though, Aidan.
Proper borders? Yeah, the sea.
Proper manly borders.
Surrounded by fucking sharks. I saw a wonderful meme today. You know when people are in a shark cage and there's a great white there? And basically the question was, what if we're getting it wrong? And the shark was like, "Human, I will rescue you." I'd never thought of it like that.
No, they might be like, dude, what's going on?
You're in a cage, I'll help you out.
You guys don't live here. I've seen you.
There you go, you see.
Get back on the sand.
Not fair at all. Okay, what time are we on? Fucking, we're already on.
We've just had it confirmed, Hayden. Your Aussie client is watching.
Hey, I'm sorry, it's a shithole full of dangerous shit. Catches fire a lot as well, doesn't it, Australia?
Yeah, apparently. It never did when I was there. Lots of huntsmans, though.
Very flammable. Very flammable place.
They take the clothes off a lot, Aidan.
They drink beer in small glasses as well.
They do.
Very strange. I've seen Crocodile Dundee. I know how this shit works. I've seen other films, probably. One about a big pig. I think Razorback. I don't know. Fucking AC/DC, they're from Australia, aren't they? They're quite good. Struggling now.
Toadie from Neighbours.
Mad Max.
Kylie.
All right, easy does it. Mad Max.
Even now, yeah, Mad Max, fair play. Although that's in South Africa now, isn't it?
Yeah, but Mel Gibson.
Good man.
Can't beat a fucking drunken racist. That's fucking beautiful. Ah, dear, yeah. So, guys, give us a call. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and say, fuck up. No one's going to phone in after that.
We did have a missed call. Someone dialed for like a second. If you want to call back.
Yeah, call anyone. Call anyone back.
It was like a minute ago, missed call, but it was like on and off. So I
like talking to people. Can't hear anything.
No, they've not called back yet, Aidan.
No, phone them.
Oh, you want me to phone them? Oh,
yeah, you phone them. Let's not fuck about.
Have we got the budget for that? All right, let's go, baby. Awesome.
I pay, unless it's abroad.
No, it's one of ours. It's a proper British number.
You can go a bit louder than that. They're not going to answer, are they?
It's if he answers, I'm going to bring it up. I love this. Live phone in.
They sat there, aren't they? Thinking, I'm not fucking answering that.
You're not having it.
No, they had the shop. There we go. Okay, no, well, that's not happening. If anyone else would like to call in and has the nerve to do so, please feel free. We'll have to figure out how to do the producer thing with that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready then.
I think you're supposed to press both at once.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to call out. So
there are four lights. Says badgers are the most dangerous animal in the UK. I beg to differ. Pikeys. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. I get flashbacks to the radio show, Graham. Do you remember when I mentioned pikeys and I got like 8 calls from people screaming at me for being racist?
Official representatives.
It was, wasn't it? Someone from the Pikey Council of Pikeys, whatever the fuck it was.
I wonder what it takes to get that, Aidan. Does he actually have a registered address?
Yes, Paul McCord. I did do the pension advert voiceover. You're right. Yes, that was me. I did one for something else. Can't remember what it was now.
Speaking of that, I've got a proper picture tonight of our Lord and Master if you want to do the plug for the accounts.
Yeah, I've not done a plug tonight. I've not done a plug. Well, guys, we have the plug and then we've got to get onto this story because this is a good one. Basically, without Accounts Direct, this probably wouldn't happen. If you're a small business owner and you need a good accountant, preferably if you're in the UK, go to accountsdirect.biz. Proper accountants, no fucking about. No nonsense. They just get the job done and they look after you. Bang all your shit in a box, send it to them, they'll take care of the rest. Or, I think you can do it all via email and things like that now, which is nice. You don't even have to use a box. Not only that, but if you're in the shit, they'll get you out of the shit and help you stay out of the shit and then help you grow your business, which is nice because then you make money and then you're a future Elon Musk. Or at the very least, just making money. So that's accountsdirect.biz. Do go check them out and watch Stephen's stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Stephen Englander, which is all about free advice for small businesses and things of that nature. There we go. That was the plug. That was pro as fuck. Who's on the phone? Hello? They've hung up. They've hung up.
Right, that's your last chance before that number gets blocked.
Phone it back. Probably a wrong number. Slick as fuck this, Graham. I've got to admit, we're doing really well.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
This is Gareth from Ealing in London.
Hello, Gareth from Ealing. How are you this evening?
As chipper as I can be in this current climate, but yes, how are you?
Do you know what? Fantastic, couldn't be better. Top of the world.
Good stuff.
Top of the world for at least another 20 minutes. Then it's back to normal. What would you like to talk about this evening, Gareth?
Just your kind of general view. We're obviously heading up to the kind of anniversary of our 2 weeks flatten the curve, and I'd kind of like to know your kind of general view. Like, obviously, I'm not kind of claiming there is no virus, but I'm kind of wondering what the fuck is going on, really.
Oh, gosh. Do you know what? I thought I had a handle on it at one point.
I don't.
There's just too much fucking information from left and right and centre and all over the place, and everyone knows the answer. Everyone's an expert, and I don't know who to listen to anymore or what to do. All I know is, my kid's off school, he's in school, he's off school, he's in school. Yeah. I can go out, I can't go out, I've got to wear a face nappy, I don't have to wear a face nappy, I've got to get an injection, but I won't need a passport, but then I'll need a passport, or they'll put a yellow sticker on me in the supermarket, which, when I read that, I thought, that's a good look, isn't it? That's a good look. Yellow stickers. Yellow stickers.
Indeed.
I'm sure that's been tried before. Dude, you know what? I'm willing to admit I'm as absolutely clueless as the next person who won't admit they're clueless. I'd just like it to be finished now.
I certainly would as well. And I kind of want a draft pint of something. I would say Guinness, but I'd say London Pride even. Burn me at the stake.
Fine by me, dude. You can drink what you like. That's none of my business.
None of my kind of soft southern beer. But like, no, like it is dreadful, and I am really really concerned of what kind of society that we're going to reopen to.
A scary one.
Is going to be left.
A scary one of quislings who are willing to other their neighbours if they don't adhere absolutely to rules that most people don't adhere to themselves. Before we move, because it's beeping like a motherfucker, I will tell you that my parents are very old, both about 83. So they had their vaccination. They chose their grown-ups. It's none of my affair. And
which is the way it should be.
now I was speaking to someone who said, "Oh, and I got this card," and I said, "Oh, what's that?" And it marks on that she's had the Pfizer vaccine, the 2 doses, no ill effects, so that's all great. And she said, "Yeah, they told me to hang on to this." So I said, "Oh, why is that?" And remember, this was done right at the beginning of vaccination. They were somewhere because my dad's very high risk. And she said, "Yeah, I was told to keep it because they might not let me in anywhere if I don't have it." And she was told that right at the beginning by the people that vaccinated her and gave her that card. You might need that to get in some places. So yeah, there's creepy things coming down the line, dude. Very creepy things coming down.
Absolutely. And yeah, it is scary times for sure.
Oh, they are. But you know what? We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Just keep your chin up, Gareth.
Exactly.
It's going to be okay. Dude, we're going to crack on. But listen, thank you so much for calling in. I genuinely appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the show. We'll catch you soon, Gareth. Take care.
Take care, Hayden. Cheers. Bye.
We had Gareth from Ealing there. New person. Someone was beeping a lot as well.
Yeah, man, we had a couple of people trying to get in touch. There was one phone number they've not phoned back, and Aphid Lip. Aphid Lip's just waiting on the Skype, going
Uncle Aphid Lip.
Yeah, so if and when you want to talk to him, I can call him back.
There's a man that's never short of a pocket full of sweeties. Do you know what I think we'll do? We'll get through this story, then we'll go back to the calls, because we can leave it open then until the end of the show.
Okay, well, I'll decline whoever's ringing right now.
Yeah, we will get back to you very soon. I just don't want to not talk about this because, I don't want to. If Dr. Emmy's watching, this is your bit. Omid Jalili. Omid Jalili is a British actor, comedian, producer, presenter, and writer, and probably some other things as well. But he has been suffering lately from a bit of a dose of the wokes. But, you know, that's to be expected, isn't it? Because many people in that profession, even if they don't adhere to certain ideologies, are duty-bound to appear as if they adhere to certain ideologies. Someone who found that out to his expense was, of course, Graham Linehan, who has many friends who he knows don't adhere to these ideologies, but they turn their back on him sharpish so people would think they would. Lovely people. I've always said the entertainment industry is full of kind-giving people. But anyway, Omid Jalili, he's been rampaging around Twitter and shitting the bed and things like that, as usual. But last night, it kind of all went tits up. You see, my phone has just completely fucking dumped out that tweet. No, I need that tweet. Hang on, I'll find it here. Hang on. I'll have it here. Let's have a look here now. Because basically there was an article on the BBC about deplatforming and the freedom of speech in universities, and it mentioned about women being deplatformed. And Omid Jalili said something along the lines of, we got food rotting at the borders, Brexit problems, and we're really bothered about students not listening to Nazis. And that was it. Shit posting, right? Well, Dr. M, who, by the way, is a doctor, and she's a pretty well-known feminist figure on Twitter, I guess if you said there was a movement, part of the gender critical movement, do you know what? An all-round good egg. A nice person to converse with. Very interesting, obviously very intelligent person. And a decent person. She responded to him saying Nazis are these Nazis and listed women who were being deplatformed. Now, Omid Jalili had a couple of options there. He could have said, well, I didn't mean them. It was just a bullshit quote. Sorry about that. There you go, you know. Or he could have said, go fuck yourself, you know, and then just skipped off to do whatever it is actors do in lockdown. I mean, hanging out on Twitter, telling women they're going to sue him. But no, Omid decided that he would never call women Nazis, and he was going to take legal action against this horrific libel and abuse, and how Dr. Ahmed broadcast this to her 14,000 followers and called a terrible pile-on, and it was wrong, and he's not going to stand for it anymore. He'd spoken to his lawyers at 8 o'clock at night, and he was going to sue her. I did contact Dr. M, saying, I said, in my opinion, and I hasten to add I am not a lawyer, I did suggest just telling Omid Jalili to go fuck himself, because he's handling this like a pussy. You weak, pathetic fucking man. But I imagine Dr. M is far too smart, and it's just dickheads like me that do that. But a few men have been responding like that, as was pointed out to me, and they don't seem to be getting threatened with legal action and all things like that. Now, what's going to make it tricky for Omid is Nazis weren't mentioned in the article, however some women were, and it would be reasonable to say, oh, I thought you implied everyone that was deplatformed were Nazis, and all these people clearly aren't Nazis, so you should probably apologise or clarify, because Twitter's very serious. But instead he went the I'm going to sue you route, like they always fucking do, like Mike Stoochbury was going to sue me until I said, go on then, that'd be great. I ain't got fuck all. You go and spend 200 grand of your followers' money to fill your boots. It's not like I'll go fucking prison for it. My reputation cannot be sullied any further. So today he's still at it because Dr. M locked her account down. Because it's never nice when a celebrity shits the bed and threatens to take you to court. And he's still going on now. She locked her account. That's no defence. It's terrible, this. He said this abuse cannot be allowed to continue. Oh, my Omid, I know you're not watching this, but if you are, please stop being such a bitter fucking embarrassment. You are hanging around on Twitter telling women you're going to sue them because they pulled you up for some bullshit comment you made. What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you gotten so bored during lockdown? So fucking tediously bored that this is it? This is where you're at right now? And do you know why it's going to really fucking backfire on you? I would never call women Nazis. Isn't it awkward that all those women straight away gave you the screenshots of you calling women fucking Adolf and Nazis? You silly fucker. What are you doing? Get a grip. Sort your fucking life out, mate. Writer, presenter, actor. Bellend. Gah. It disappoints me when men act like this. You know, it's not like everyone's supposed to be John J. Rambo. But for fuck's sake. Woman, I will sue you with my lawyers. It's a solicitor you need, not a lawyer. That's one thing that's very important. If you say lawyer, you end up with someone like fucking Stephanie Hayden acting on your behalf. Who will lose? You need a solicitor. And if you go to a decent solicitor, they will look at the evidence put before them and go, well, you're free to spend £250,000 of your own money, but you will probably lose. Probably threatening to fucking sue me now. Usually they just block me. And that's the end of it. They're quite sensible like that. So yeah, and my advice for Dr. M, just double down. Tell him to go fuck himself. Say, sling your fucking up, dickhead. You chatted shit, you got caught out. Fucking walk it off. Or sue me. Doesn't know your fucking name anyway, does he? Can't serve court papers to a Twitter account, and you can't guarantee Twitter will play ball either. Risky game. Risky game. Ask him who he's going to serve the papers to. No, fucking... I'm serving papers to Dr. M. Dick. So yeah, Omid Jalili, if we gave out prizes, you'd be winning one. And speaking of being blocked on Twitter, just before we go back to the calls for the last few minutes, have any of you guys heard of Morgan Ogre? Morgan Ogre is a Megatron from Canada, responsible for getting the Vancouver Rape Relief Centre defunded because a shelter for raped and abused women didn't think people with cocks should be in there. Very transphobic, don't you know? Now, Morgan Ogre, when I first came across Morgan Ogre in conversation when I was questioning their belief that, you know, sex is something you can change. And I inquired, and of course I was told, well, you know, your biology's still 20 years in the past. Okay. But Morgan Ogre is a nasty piece of shit. And says it was all about the law, that they defunded the Vancouver Rape Relief Centre. But then, you know, there's evidence on Twitter of this person going round and round and round, telling everyone that donates to that safe haven for women who have been raped and abused to stop donating to such a transphobic organisation. And Morgan Ogre said to me there are plenty of other places they could go, and I said yes, probably ones that allow men in. And of course it went downhill from there. Morgan Ogre did refer to me as a foreign miscreant. A miscreant, as you probably know, is someone who's done something wrong or illegal, which I have to ask, is that why only one of us has pretty incriminating court papers up there on Kiwi Farms? And it's not me. Imagine being a fucking thread on Kiwi Farms. So Morgan Ogre, who takes pride in shutting down transphobes in an authoritative and, you know, calculating manner, had reached the point with me where he blocked me and told me to fuck off. So there's another bell end of the week. Morgan Ogre. I don't know if he still has a bell end. It could be a turned inside out one, could be a loop of bowel. I don't know.
It's there somewhere.
There's something going on.
You'll find it.
Don't like me. Don't like me. Won't talk to me now. Because I went to look at Ivy fucking, what's her name's profile. He blocked me in advance. I was blocked when I got there. I don't think I've ever spoken to him. Very angry people. Very angry people. So, yeah, that's about it. If you'd like to call in now, we'll take a couple of calls because we're right near the end of the show. We're right near it. Practically there.
Yeah, we've got Aphid waiting to go. Other than that, there's a private number that keeps phoning. And obviously, you're a private number, so I can't text and say 2 minutes or anything like that. But Aphid right there if you want to go.
Yeah, if it makes you happy, by the way, we clear the phone of all phone numbers. We don't keep them. We're not going to call you back in the week and be friends.
We don't. We just don't care, do we? We're not interested.
It's my Skype making noises at me.
Hello?
Hello.
Ha!
How are you, Aphid Lip?
I'm outstanding. How are you guys doing tonight?
Super duper. I haven't spoken to you since Saturday.
It's been a long time. I don't know how you got through it.
What's new? What's new?
New? New? I don't know. I had a nice nap and missed the first 15 minutes of your show. I found that in my older years, I nap more and wake up more in the middle of the night to urinate.
Good.
But besides that, I don't have much for you.
You missed 15 minutes of my show. Fuck you and your fucking walnut-sized bladder and watermelon-sized fucking prostate.
Speaking of, did you guys talk about the Mars landing by any chance?
No, we didn't mention it because I know they've landed there, but we've not had any pictures yet, so I don't give a fuck.
It happened as we were setting up, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it came through. I think they're zooming down. I think they're not high res pictures yet, or at least what I've seen. But it did make it.
But what's disappointed me is they're looking for evidence of long dead microbial life and maybe a fossil. I'm not interested in that shit. I want like greys and little green men and shit. I want Marvin the fucking Martian.
That's why I brought it up, because do you remember it was right before the whole COVID lie that we've all been told that they weren't going to release a bunch of information that there was some, they had captured in the
alien
past
craft and shit
outside
technology. That was it.
I think maybe COVID was a cover-up to try to hide that information.
Well, that was really weird, wasn't it? Because it was like actual, like, not swivel-eyed mentalists on YouTube saying it. It was proper geezers, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, well, we have got some of this technology. I was like, oh, have you? And then we were just obviously like, what's this? Kung flu. So maybe you're right. Maybe you've uncovered the greatest cover-up since, I don't know, was it 9/11 when the Pentagon was, what was it, did they lose? Was it $1 trillion? And they announced it like on the Monday just before 9/11. I'm pretty sure it was something like $1 trillion, the Pentagon.
3.2 trillion, apparently.
3.2 trillion, fucking hell. They must have a massive couch at the Pentagon to lose that down the back of. And
what happened? I got put on hold there for a while.
I don't know. We were just talking about how you might have uncovered something, and how, like, just prior to 9/11, the Pentagon revealed that they'd mislaid $3.2 trillion. And then luckily everyone had the mind taken off it. But you make of that what you will. We're not conspiratorial on this show. We allow you to make your own minds up. I'd love to know where that $3.2 trillion went. How do you mislay that? Aphid Lip, tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me.
I know there's a lot of people that could use that money right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's $3.2 trillion fucking dollars. That could make everyone in America rich.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about just blanketly giving a bunch of people here in the States money like they keep doing?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Because there's the way I see it is, although we have massive failings in this country, I think there's less of a net for Americans to fall back on a lot of the time. So this is probably all quite new, with them saying you can't be evicted and here's some money. But the amounts of money that are being given out, I then see people complaining, well, $1,500 isn't going to keep me going for long. It's like, dude, well, it's $1,500 you didn't fucking have last week. But like everything, I think from the outside, it just all looks like, wow, it's actually worse there than here. You know, the most powerful nation in the world is a fucking basket case. You know, it's like my sister is in Texas. I'm not going to say where in Texas. They've had no power for a week, and it's been like down to minus fucking 12 Celsius, proper heat. I don't know about in Fahrenheit. There's about 2 or 3, isn't it? But and they've had no heat, no power, no gas, no fucking anything. Everything's shut. Everyone else is terrified they've got the Kung flu. And it's like, yeah, it's going well. And so the Texas governor just went, well, it's all these private energy companies.
Right.
Oh, fucking hell.
Graham's favorite politician here in the United States, Ted Cruz, it turns out, just spent the last week in Cancun, and he's
yeah. He took it off today.
He's like, I don't want none of this.
Ted Cruz, you know, I've never liked that fucking man. Ever since I heard what he said about the internet, I realized he is a congenital moron. He said net neutrality was Obamacare for the internet. And that's the first time I'd ever heard of this man. So I went to look at him and I thought, wow, he really is a fucking moron. And Graham said, well, he says all these great things lately in speeches and stuff. But you know what? there's a band here in Britain called the Happy Mondays, or there was, and they had a dancer called Bez. Bez took many drugs of many kinds, and at one point he became an anti-fracking activist and tried to stand for a local election. He came here, it was a few years ago now, for the I think it was the pilot of the Richie Allen show. It'll still be online somewhere. And when you spoke about fracking, he was very knowledgeable. Yeah, he'd been drilled. But the minute you scratched beneath the paper-thin surface, you realize there was just a very damaged man underneath. And Ted Cruz strikes me like, but instead of damaged in where you think, oh, it's a shame. You know, it might have been self-inflicted, but it's a shame. With Ted Cruz, you scratch through the surface and just think, I need to wash my hands. I need to wash my hands. But I think Graham just likes his beard.
Graham's obviously got posters of him on his closet door.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he hasn't done some edging to a video of Ted Cruz. Didn't Trump insult his father or something?
Oh no! Yeah, Trump said that his dad was was it the something killer? Was it the Scorpion? What was it?
No, he killed John F. Kennedy.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, was it? He said that Ted Cruz was the what was it? The something killer. Like
whatever it was.
It wasn't Scorpio. It was something like that, though.
Anyone that was a reasonable human being would have just been like, excuse me, Donald Trump, you go fuck yourself, you orange prick. Don't talk shit about my family. Instead, Ted Cruz went, no, it don't matter. Don't matter. Totally beta.
And then, like, a year or two goes by, and then he welcomes him into, his state to have this big rally for him.
I thought you were going to say his house. Can you imagine anything worse?
Oh,
Donald Trump coming to your house.
That's it. He said that Ted Cruz was the Zodiac killer.
The Zodiac
that was it. Yeah. And I think years later, Ted Cruz has shared things that are like, they're onto me, and like got in with it. You know, he's like, fuck it, why not at this point?
No, he's horrible. Hey, Fiddler, we're gonna mosey on because I think someone has tried to get through. It might be someone I never spoke
awesome.
to.
All right, take care,
dude,
guys.
Thanks for calling in, mate. Always a pleasure. I'm sure I'll speak to you very soon.
All right.
That was Aphid Lip, practically family here on Trigger Warning. We'll take one more call. If anyone wants to call in, we'll take one more call. Sounds like something's still there in my ears. No, it's me. And you breathing. So if you would like to call in, we'll take one more. If anyone's up for it, if not, we'll just go.
Yeah, there was someone kept trying to call them whilst we were on the call, but we were on a call, so
well, it's free now.
Yeah, this is literally it now.
This is your moment. This is your chance to shine. Of course, they won't hear that on YouTube for another 40 seconds, so it's just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Sit.
Are we going to do our third wait of the evening? Yeah.
Many waits. I thought it was nice of us to wait while it was buffering. Did anyone thank us?
Update on that, by the way. We have had 0 errors on our upload tonight, and it's actually unusual for us to have this few errors. You know, there's usually something clean all the way through.
We're fucking awesome. It's these pricks with the shit computers. Oh, fuck your recommended tweets. I'm not interested. So, yeah, you got a couple of minutes to call in. Do it now or don't do it at all. It's your choice. I know someone's been calling. So, just get it done. Get it done. Graham's willing it to ring there. Don't disappoint the boy. Look at him.
It has my full attention, so whoever you are, I do want to get you on. I really do.
I don't think it's going to happen. So, it might just be time for us because we're at time. We're overtime. We've gone past time. I don't do overtime. I'm busy. I'm very busy. Very busy at the moment. I've even got to be up early at the weekend. That just fucking sucks. Right, guys, we are at time. Whoever tried to phone in, I am sorry. We can't hold on all night for you, though, although I'm sure I'm missing out greatly. But,
It's the same number, though. Be ready next week as soon as we open the lines.
Nothing's going to change. And, what? Oh, I thought you were saying something then.
No, I was saying bye to everyone.
I just want to see the hangovers.
No, I know. What? Yeah, that's at any other point in the show. That's my Hayden. But no, this time it was
one hand is attention, two hands is it's gone wrong.
I know, but I can't fade. Bye, everyone.
Guys, it is time for us to go. Thank you for so many of you watching us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, and all those things. We'll be back next Thursday at 10 o'clock with another delicious and edifying edition of Trigger Warning. But remember, if you want to watch the whole show before then, maybe you come in at the end, you'll have to go to altfeed.org. You can go there, sign up, watch the videos. You can blog on there as well and do all this shit. So do head over there and support a little tiny independent platform that doesn't have any delusions of grandeur or pretensions to becoming anything special either. So do come and hang out with us there. Clips will be up on YouTube. Remember, on Saturday night, Smoke Steve, the incredibly picky audiophile Smoke Steve, will be running the International Pub with his state-of-the-art audio equipment. I'm being a bitch.
Oh, don't ask for cocktails, by the way.
Oh, no.
Your request shall be ignored.
Oh, right. He's getting a bit big for his fucking boots, that one, isn't he? Fucking hell. So, that's Saturday night, 11 p.m. UK time for the Smoke Steve's International Pub. Sometimes Graham pops in, sometimes I pop in. But there's plenty of regulars, and you can always have a good chat in there and get your drink on. And if you make a fucking idiot yourself, it doesn't matter, because, everyone else does. So you might as well enjoy it. So until next week, guys, hope you have a good week. Hope you keep well. Drop us a line on Twitter or something in between. Why not? Take care. Bye-bye.